Hi, everybody. Welcome to Theology 4030, Moral Aspects of Medicine, being offered at Fordham University spring of 2012 online. This is the first time Fordham's offered this course online, so we're working through some new ways of presenting some of the topics that we'll encounter in this class and having some discussion about some interesting and important issues in contemporary U.S. bioethics. I'm Father Joel Warden. I will be your instructor for this online course. And the purpose of this initial video is threefold. One, I just wanted to give you a sense of who I am, your instructor. You'll be hearing from me throughout the course of the semester, and we'll be in email dialogue and various kinds of discussions. So I thought it might be useful for you at least to sort of see what I look like, or a little bit of that, and to know some things about me. Then I want to give you an idea of where we put this course in the curriculum at Fordham and kind of what the purpose of this course is, at least in my mind, and through that to invite you to consider a little bit of what you think the purpose of this course is or what your interest in taking this course might be. And then finally, just to talk through some practical details of what you can expect as we progress from module to module. So first off, again, my name is Father Joel Warden. I'm finishing up a PhD in moral theology at Fordham in the spring semester of 2012, I hope. And I've been studying in the last few years some issues in contemporary U.S. medical ethics, which is one of the reasons I've been asked to teach this course. I also work as a parish priest in downtown Brooklyn, New York, in urban city center Brooklyn, and work part-time as well as a chaplain to the New York City Fire Department, in particular to the men and women who work in the emergency medical service, the ambulance crews that staff ambulances in New York City. This course is set up as what Fordham refers to as a senior values seminar or a senior values course. And these come up in the philosophy department, theology department, psychology department, and they're intended to help senior level students to bring together personal values and social values with issues that are of contemporary concern. So we're here to study and to investigate some issues of concern in contemporary healthcare in the United States, and to see how debates that go on about healthcare delivery, debates that go on about the proper way to make ethical decisions in terms of personal health care. We'll see how those things have at their foundation philosophical and theological beliefs, but also how what I'm going to call the contemporary vision of Catholic social teaching can make a contribution to our own discussion of these topics. We'll be going through those things in more detail and in a more organized way throughout the course of the semester, but just to give you a heads up that we're going to be talking about philosophy, talking about theology, and also talking about what we call these days Catholic social teaching and how those things are applied to or give insight into contemporary healthcare in the United States. In all of this, it might be useful for you in this module and the next one to begin thinking a little bit about what you're hoping to gain from this course, or what you already think about in terms of philosophical foundations for making moral choices in your own life. What kinds of values you have, what kinds of values you've inherited from your family or your religious tradition, or what kinds of values that you decided very specifically to set aside from your family or religious tradition. Because sometimes in our moral lives and our ethical lives, we make decisions that are different than what we've been raised in, but sometimes those are very important things and very important values to hold. So whatever is going on in your own mind and your own life to this point is going to be useful for you to bring into this class. Finally, then, every module will essentially be set up in the same way. There will be some sort of introductory video of maybe a minute or 2 minutes that I'll ask you to watch, and then I will kind of prompt you with some brief questions to think about. The purpose of these questions and the purpose of watching the video is to kind of get some thoughts going in your own mind about what your own opinion might be about a certain issue. And I'm going to ask you to send me a brief email with your informal reactions or informal response to those questions. Then there will be a video from me or somebody else that will set up in a lecture format some of the reading that we'll do for that module. I'll ask you to do some very specific reading, some of it very philosophical, some of it very theological, some of it very medical, depending on whatever the module is. And then to respond to some sort of question having to do with the reading on the discussion board that will be set up for us. This is the way that I hope that even though we're never really going to be physically present together for the course, that we'll be able to get to know each other a little bit as a group of people studying the same topic together, and that we'll be able to get a little bit of energy for our own personal studies and our own personal opinions. So throughout the course of this whole semester, if you've ever got any questions, you can email me at my email address, warden@fordham.edu. If it's better for you to meet in person or meet on campus or to talk on the phone, we can arrange to do that as well. But in any event, I'm really looking forward to our time together this semester, and looking forward to this whole new format for us to study some of these issues together. So thanks, and we'll be talking to you soon.